All right, good afternoon, Hillcrest community. This is our June Golf Shop newsletter video edition, and what we're going to talk about today is a little bit of etiquette as it relates to our range, what you want to do, what you want to avoid, and then we're going to end the video with a quick little tip on chipping and how to better improve your chipping game as it relates to playing golf a little bit better. So we're in between what we call the area closest to the tennis court, or our, and I'm right in the middle of that. What is to my left or behind me is the north side of the chipping range. The north side behind me is where we would want to keep those shots that you're going to hit between 25 to 75 yards, working on those mid-range shots. Keep shots hitting over here behind me on that side. We do have a little bit of separation in these greens. We want to keep this closest to the tennis court. We want to keep that for more chipping, really close shots, and putting as well. So the chipping area, that green's going to be a little bit more premium without all the full shots coming in making big divots. So as far as an etiquette standpoint, make sure that when we're on this side behind me that we're not hitting full shots over into this tennis court side green. If we do that, then we're all going to have these greens be really, really good. The practice facility is going to be maintained really well, and we'll have a great experience. So let's end this thing with a nice chipping expedition and things you can do to get a little bit more improvement out of your short game. Okay, so the tip of the day for chipping is the whole mindset here is trying to learn that we do not want the club head to pass the hands at impact when chipping. It's a common mistake that we see golfers make, both professional and amateur alike. It's something that I tend to do when I'm making my bad chip shots, and something that I can actually work on to get really better, a lot better, is to maintain the angle of the shaft coming through and keeping those hands in front of the head of the club. One thing that we can do is if we have an alignment rod or a golf club, and I'm going to use a golf club because everyone has an extra one, you can put these together, and what we're going to try to do is, obviously we're going to have this angle with our hands kind of out in front. We want that extra club extended out of the grip end of the club you're trying to hit, and we want that resting against the left side of our body to start. We don't want to hit a golf shot with this. All we're going to do is just it'll tell us whether our hands are going to pass, our club's going to pass our hands or not. So when I take the club back in this chipping motion, if we take notice, that club extension is not hitting my left side. Now, as soon as I release my hands and I let that club almost go in front of my hands, you can see there's some negative feedback and it won't let me go because I've struck my body. So that's one little thing you can do to test whether or not you're letting that club pass in front of the hands. And this is what it looks like when we're doing one of these. A lot of times people associate flipping the hands with getting the ball up in the air, and we expose that blade. So we want to keep in mind that we don't want to release too early on that and let that club pass. Rather, we want to keep our arms and hands moving with light pressure, good rhythm, and good tempo, so that we're never exposing too much of the blade digging in or lifting up and blading. So that hopefully when we do that and we execute, just touch a little bit of grass on the way through, pick my target, nice rhythm. So there we are. Who'd have thought? First shot, made it. We'll talk to you on the next one. Hope you guys learned a little bit on that, on how to chip a little bit better, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you.